everybody, Marcelo Vig here, and I'm going to show today a little bit of ways that you can write music and have some ideas with ready-made loops. There's nothing wrong working with ready-made loops, they're everywhere, but the fact that you're working with something that pre-exists means that a lot of people are going to be using the same loop as you are. So before we continue, what I ask you is if you keep on watching and you feel like this is helping you in some way, shape, or form, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. So let's go forwards and have a look at what we're doing. There's not, much of a harm in using loops or in using samples, or most of the culture that we live in is a sample based culture, but this is just a way that you can make a better use of the stuff that we have. This is something that I've chosen prior to this. I thought it was pretty interesting. So it's a loop. So if you notice, as soon as we drop the loop, it changes the default BPM. So it was 120, now it's 130, which is where the loop is 130, and it says D major. So what I'm going to do is change the scale awareness to D major as well, because I may want to use some kind of MIDI or whatever. So this is a cool, but in a way boring rhythmically. So what I'm going to do is just get the grid onto 16th notes, and I'm going to start creating a little rhythm with what we have. So I'm just going to choose 3/16 notes and duplicate it. Well, firstly I'm going to take the attack off a little bit in the actual sample. Yep, I'm going to get the click going so I know where I am. I'm going to stretch this up until the next bar. I'm just going to cut it, Command E, do the same stuff. So 3/16 notes. Actually, let's take the attack off a little bit. Then 1, 2, 3. This is to kind of emphasize creative processes. Not always not always a straightforward. So now I have a different loop. And I can do the same here. We now get the drill. So we just keep on doing it and creating new different sort of rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4 bars. Let's see how that works. I'm going to loop this section. We might want to add a little bit of reverb, bit of delay using the send returns. Very simple, right? I think working, in a simple way and simplistically, not sounding too simple, it helps quite a lot of people to find out or to actually explore and see different ways that you can actually use your samples. Then I would stick a kick drum here, and I'm going to go to my sound library and look for kicks. And then in the Ableton Live search engine, I'm just going to use one shot so that I avoid getting all sorts of loops. So I just want one shots. This could take forever, but this one's alright. Lots of people will just come and do this. They will stick a kick that is one tempo long and just go on doubling up. And it will sound something like this. Well, there's a reason why I don't recommend that, because you playing a copy of each kick every time. Instead of doing that, I would just probably get like the first four ones and binding them together with Command J and creating a one bar loop. Another thing you could do that is more effective, though I think when you look at it like visually it's not as effective, is you double click in here and you create a loop. I'm going to use it. Just going to use the clip itself. Much easier, much faster. So something that we need to be really careful is the length. Right, so yeah, this is just like a quick way to start an idea and changing things around. I can obviously kind of do it here in the same way and kind of see what happens. You know, you can always try and get creative, see how you get along with, you know, cutting the audio as you go along. Kind of works, and you can always undo if you don't like it, go back to where you were before. So yeah, this was a quick one just to show you how quick you can develop an idea. That's pretty much it today. So yeah, thanks for watching. This was a quick one just to show how you can move things around with one or more samples where you don't have to follow exactly what you downloaded. You can always add it, you know, as much as you like. A couple of useful workflows that you can use. If you feel like this content helped you in any way, shape or form, subscribe to the channel and leave your like and leave your comment, you know, your suggestions and things like that. Right, cool. Thanks very much. See you next time.